Alright lads, so the Bleach Brave Soul Awards is almost here. Last week we did the nominee voting, and since then we have now collected all the votes, and we now have the 6 nominees for every category, and we have 17 categories to go through today. In this video we're going to be going through all the categories and just talking about it, and I recommend you lads go ahead and fill out this form. It's very easy to do. I've made it a lot easier compared to the last one, and it only contains 17 questions. So if you want to take part of this Bleach Brave Souls Awards for 2021, go to the pinned comment, look at the description. There's a link to this form where you can fill out yourselves. And I definitely recommend filling it out before watching this part of the video because I don't want to sway anyone's opinions. But the information you're about to see here, the characters that have been nominated here are very interesting, and I have a lot to say about it. So I'm actually very excited and happy to be actually making a video like this because it was fun collecting all the results, and I was very surprised, to say the least, at seeing some of these nominees. So, looking at Best Character Awards, what do we have here for the best character? Who do you lads think is the best character at Bleach Brave Souls? Well, the top 6 nominees go to 6th Anniversary Aizen, Beyond Bankai Kisuke, Beyond Bankai Retsu, Burn the Witch Bruno, Christmas Nini, and also the art book Ichigo. Very surprised to see Nini here over someone like Noel, but I can definitely agree for the most part. These are some of the best characters in the game right now, and realistically, I have no problems with anyone that did get voted here. Although, even though I'm not going to say who's probably going to win, let's be honest, I think we know who's going to win here. But I will say someone like Retsu did get a lot of votes after she came out, because keep in mind, we did make this entire poll thing before Retsu and Kenpachi came out, and after they did drop, I saw a massive increase in votes for Retsu and Kenpachi, for example. But yeah, very happy to see these 6 characters being nominated for the Best Character Awards. And of course, because we have the Best Character Award, now we have the Worst Character Award. And very surprised once more to see these characters. Good lord, lads. Who voted for them now? Who voted for these characters, man? So, Zayapro and Kyle Stark in general, I feel like we can all agree they are probably they are the top 2 nominees that are going to probably win this award, right? Let's be honest. Let's not push around the bush. Stark and Zayapro are some of the worst characters in the year, and I feel like they're definitely going to get like 90% of the votes. But the other 4 were very surprising. Nanao, Renji, Uryu, the other Uryu too. Poor Uryu, bro. Like, the 2 characters you got this year are considered the worst characters of the year. That is absolutely crazy to me. And I will talk about it now in a minute, because she's also nominated for another award. But after that, we do have the Best Soulbump Animation Award. And of course, I wanted to make it into a GIF. I did say GIF. So you lads can see it right here. Very big surprise to see someone like Swimsuit Unohana get nominated for this. The Sims came through today, lads. We also do have Noel, the Burn the Witch Christmas version, which I'm pretty happy to see. I very much do like that special attack. 6th Anniversary Aizen is no surprise. Same goes for art book Ichigo. Personally, my nominee vote did go to someone like Shunsui. Happy to see him here. And then we also have the Spruce Eye Ichigo, which I'm also happy to see. So overall, very good choices. I would have liked to see someone like the Swimsuit Rukia, actually, I feel like has a really good special that I don't see a lot of people talk about, and it is unfortunate that she didn't get in. She did get votes, but not enough to be a nominee, for example. So, yeah, very cool choices overall. After that, we have the Best Premium Character, and keep in mind, we did say in the last video, we're not including 6th Anniversary Aizen and or Ichigo, and people still voted for them. But most of you lads did vote for these characters here. So we have the Redux version of Yoruichi and Soifon, the double team character. The Sergeant, the Guild Quest King for the most part. Ririko, the Queen of Flurry Guard Break range character. Not necessarily the Queen, but, you know, a very powerful technique character. We also have Tsukishima, the Arena version. The Okiura, also Arena version. And also Giriko, which I'm very happy to see because, you know, we are pushing the Giriko meta, we're pushing it, right? And I did see a comment saying that someone was annoyed at how much I pushed Giriko. Happy about that. Thank you for that comment. But yeah, overall, I think I agree with these. I feel like, did they not include some? No, I feel like these are definitely the top 6 best premium characters, and I feel like I can go to anyone. It really depends on who's actually currently voting for this award. But yeah, very curious to see who's going to win this one. No complaints overall for those 6 characters. After that, we have the Best Limited Character Award. So as you can see here, we have a mix of Beyond Bankai and Burn the Witch characters. We have the 2 Christmas Burn the Witch characters, that being Noel and Nini. No surprise them being here. We have Bruno, again, no surprise. No surprise for anyone. Jushiro was nice to see as he has not showed up once at all during the votings thus far. And then Kisuke and Retsu, of course, are taking their spot in the nominee spot because they are definitely high contenders for winning this. Very curious here to see who's going to win this one because I feel like it could go to any character here. So very curious about that one. After that, we had the Best Resurrection where we have 4 Fusion Sosuke Aizen. We have Movie 1 Ichigo, Movie 4 Kokoto, TLA Shinji, and also TLA Soifon, and also Waizangetsu. And again, once more, like we did say, this Best Resurrection award can go to someone that got the best upgrade. And in terms of best upgrade, I think think that would probably go to Zangetsu, as he did pick up Flurry. There's a big difference between post and pre-resurrection, but at the same time, even though Soifon, Shinji, and someone like Aizen did get very little buffs in terms of just literally damage buffs, it's enough to make them significantly better, especially for Shinji. So very, again, curious to see who's going to win here. Happy to see movie 1 Ichigo and movie 4 Kokoto Sharp 2. Very happy with those choices overall. Proud of the community, to say the least, for getting those characters in. After that, we have the best artwork, and I don't know if I should be proud here, lads, but how did Retsu get in again? Swimsuit Retsu in best artwork? I mean, after seeing it again, she does have some good artwork, you know, besides the fact that people are simping for Retsu. This is a very good artwork. I'm not gonna lie. The lighting, the character's detail, I like the artwork. I'm not gonna lie. Now, one of my votes, my nominees did go to the Spirits of a Review Beyond Bankai Retsu, so very happy to see her appear in the top 6. But it's also cool that we did get to see someone like Ichigo, White Ichigo, and also Ichigo from the Spirit Society banners appear for best artwork. Very cool to see that. Really proud of the people that did vote for them. And then we also have, of course, the 2 characters that are probably going to appear in a lot of awards, 6th Anniversary Aizen and Art Book Ichigo. So again, once more, very curious to see how this one's going to play out for the best artwork. After that, we have best character design. And once again, 6th Anniversary Aizen's here. If you've seen the Crunchyroll Awards, we're kind of going through that. Like, almost every award has the potential. Aizen has the potential to win almost every award here. It's going to be, hopefully, not a complete wipe, right? Hopefully, we get some diversity in terms of the winners here. But Aizen got nominated for best character design. Same goes for White Ichigo. Happy to see him here. A lot of fan favorite for this Ichigo. Apparently, a lot of people do love him, which is great to see. Shinji showing up, which is great to see. Also, Kenpachi, my nominee did go to him, so happy he showed up, especially because his design is quite controversial, where a lot of people said it looked bad, and then a lot of people loved it. So I'm very happy to see him get enough votes, enough to make him a nominee in this case. And then we also do have the other Beyond Bankai characters for Jushiro and also the Kisuke. After that, we have the most overrated character. Very surprised to see Ichigo and Aizen here. Honestly, I don't know why people voted for them, but I feel like people just wanted to vote for just someone that was like hyped up a lot, and I guess it was those 2 characters. I do want to preface one thing. Shunsui and Ichigo will also appear in the most underrated characters. So I didn't know what to do in that case, because how do you overrated and underrated at the same time? I feel like the opinions on those 2 characters, Shunsui and Ichigo, are very... It can go either way. Half of the community says he's underrated, half of the community say he's overrated. So, really weird situation that we are currently in right now, but I wanted to make sure I still include the votes that were nominated here, because I don't want someone's vote to not count. So I chose to include them. I didn't want to make an executive decision and not include someone because they already got voted here. But Arbok Ichigo, Spirit Society Ichigo, Kisuke Beyond Bankai, Bruno, the Arena Burn the Witch version, 6th Anniversary Aizen, and Beyond Bankai Shunsui are your nominees for the most overrated character. And then again, as I did mention, for underrated, Ichigo and Shunsui do appear yet again. But happy to see someone like Giriko, Nanao, Kugo, and Shinji appear. Kugo and Shinji I can definitely agree upon being underrated, because not many people talk about them, and it's not because they're bad. It's just like, there's better characters out there, you know? But I'm happy to see those votes get counted here, and did get those 2 characters, both Kugo and Shinji, into the, nominee spot. Nanao was one of my votes, and again, I feel like she definitely does deserve to be here, considering people voted for her to be one of the worst characters to date. So it just goes to show how underrated she actually is. Giriko, love to see him here, and he is obviously voted for one of the better premium characters, so happy to see that too. So overall, fairly happy with these 6 characters. I do feel like to a certain extent, all 6 characters here are a tad bit underrated, and it's nice to see no character undeserved in a position like that. After that, we had the most fun character. So in this case, it can go, your reason for voting a character can be anything. Literally, it's personal bias in this case. And it turns out the top 6 most fun to play characters, according to the votes that we did get last week, goes to Burn the Witch, Christmas Noel, Bruno, the Beyond Bankai Shinji, 6th Anniversary Aizen, Arbok Ichigo, and also the Beyond Bankai Kisuke. Obviously, you see a trend here as some of the better characters just being more the fun ones, and popular characters being more fun, because if you're better, you're more likely to be fun. My nominee did go to someone like the Spirits of Don Kanoji and Picaro, and I'm pretty sure like only a few people voted for them, which is, understandable. Not everyone shares the same opinion, but no surprise they didn't get in. After that, we have the best banner of the year. So what banner was the best out the entire year. And I'm very happy to see these overall. The end of year banner, can definitely see why that was voted. Post-selection, of course. 6th anniversary banner, also, of course, that was one of my nominees for last week. We also had the Spirits Arc with Kisuke and Shinji banner, round 2 of the Untold Stories. Not sure if they got voted because they were just good characters or because of the Kisuke compensation. Because in a sense, if you did get refunded, this was the best banner of the year. If you didn't, it might have been the worst banner of the year. Burn the Witch and Ninja Noir, can definitely see why they were voted here, considering how valuable those two characters are. And of course, you had round 2 of the anniversary, or 6th anniversary, that being the Spirits Arc of You Untold Stories 1, which featured 3 Beyond Blanca characters. Definitely can see why, unfortunately, the only 3 character banner in this entire selection. After that, though, we have the worst banner. And yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. My vote went to the Stark and Barragan banner because those 2 characters are kind of just and the banner itself was also bad. But no surprise that Fierce Battle, Carnival, Conflict didn't get any, or did get votes here to get into a nominated spot here because, yeah, the banner was kind of bad. There was no reason to pull. The Calm for You Old Summons, the Corpse unit, also didn't really age well, in my opinion. I feel like they're kind of just okay. You don't need them. Don Kanoji and Uryu, I think, was a massive disappointment for a lot of people. Personally, I didn't mind the banner, but looking at the overall 2 characters that got introduced, none of them were like groundbreaking EOP for a Spirits Arc of You banner, so I can definitely see why they got nominated. And then, no surprise here, we got 2 of the probably worst arena banners. Pride, the Byakuya banner also came out like right up before Upper Kichiko and 6th Anniversary Aizen. I feel like the timing on that one just made it got voted here. It was also a bad banner. It's a 1 character banner. That's why they're getting nominated here. And same goes for Yami. Did anyone pull on Yami besides the first step? Yeah, no. Arena banners got a lot of votes, I'll tell you that. Now, after that, we have the best feature added. So, very surprised to see some of these ones. So this, according to you lads, are some of the best things that got added in BBS for this year. So the first one apparently being Epic Raid Revamp. No surprise there. That was one of my votes. Arena got a decent amount of votes to be into the nominated spot, so apparently Arena, to a lot of people, was some of the best things that was added this year. Level 20 Link Shots, that was kind of cool to see nominated. Transcendence Trial Revamp, and also including the medium and small scroll quests alongside that. That was cool, can definitely see why that was nominated. Used in 100 Summon Ticket that one got was also nominated. That's cool to see. And then also, surprisingly, this one got a lot of votes. A lot of skills got a lot of votes. Frenzy Plus 2 was also getting nominated a lot of votes in that case. But apparently, a lot of people really do like the Boost Spiritual Pressure plus 80% skill that Noelle and Kisuke have, and I can definitely agree with that. It's a very unique way of playing with a character, and it makes the character significantly better, especially when they come with like a High Berserker and Frenzy plus 1. It's really fun playing with characters with that skill. The 2 characters I have right now, Noelle and Kisuke, are some of the more fun characters to play around with, and it really comes down to them having a skill like this. Now, if you don't know, by the way, the image I did include was data mined. There are images of every stat being buffed by like 80%. Obviously, right now it's only SP, but I can definitely see sometime in the future a character getting 80% attack when inflicting a stat zone, which would be kind of cool. After that, we have the worst feature added. This was kind of funny to see. So, according to you lads, once more, some of the worst things they've added in the game. Very similar to the overrated and underrated situation, we have Arena appearing twice, so it's very indecisive. Some people think it was the best thing they added, some people think it was the worst thing they added. Personally, for me, I like the idea of Arena. I feel like they kind of just dropped the ball in the rewards, so I can definitely see why people don't play it, because there's almost no reason to play it, right? So, Arena being voted is fair enough. New level indicators, not a surprise at all why that appeared in the, nominee for here for the worst feature. Super Links or Potions plus 5 just goes to show how many people just don't like it. The other pull rate, the 1.5% pull rate, people just also don't like that. Dodge enemies appearing outside of Transcendence Zone, so it now appears in the Transcendence training grounds and also Sankamon, for example. A lot of quests nowadays have a lot of dodge enemies, and it's kind of annoying when you don't have a dodge character. And then also the last one, this was combining a lot of votes, but essentially 2 and 1 character banners becoming normal. A lot of people just missed the old days back in 2020 and the start of 2021 where we had 2 banners a month, mid-month and end of month, and it featured 3 characters. Of course, with them adding or doing less characters and splitting up the banners, it now technically means that the rates have been lowered to a certain extent. So you can definitely see why 2 and 1 character banners becoming the norm have definitely upset a lot of people, and they don't really like that change. So in my opinion, I kind of agree with all 6 here. This one could go either way. I'm very curious to see what's going to win here. I feel like all 6 can win. And I feel like they're all valid, in my opinion. So, yeah, pretty cool selection overall. Now we have the most anticipated character. This was kind of fun. So, according to you lads, once more, these are your top 6 most excited characters, anticipated characters of 2022. Very unfortunate, lads, that Giselle did not get in. She was a few votes shy at being a nominee, and unfortunately, the Giselle army just wasn't there for this one. But your award for the most anticipated character, your 6 nominees are as not the 1000-year Blood War version. That's eventually going to come. We don't know if these characters will come out in 2022, but these are what people are excited for, right? Beyond Bankai Toshiro, Beyond Bankai Yoruichi, Beyond Bankai Gin. Very surprising to see those 3, but I can definitely see why they did get voted. And Almighty Yuha, or just V2 Yuha in general, has got a lot of votes. And then also Azashiro. So Azashiro is still very much anticipated. A lot of people are still excited for him, so I can't wait for him to come out to the game. And hopefully in 2022 we can get all 6 of these characters here, because these are definitely some of the more exciting characters to come out in 2022. And then lastly, lads, we have the most anticipated update as our final award. So the most anticipated updates according to you guys right now are the auto retry for Quest. Definitely can see why I like to get voted. 5 times soul ticket option on Inheritance Trials. The accessory revamp, and that does include, you know, the automatic use of editing brushes, you know, keep going until you get a certain role, using multiple edit brushes at a time. That has already been confirmed. It will be coming out soon, so that's definitely something to get excited for. Bleach Brave Souls on PS4 was something that was delayed for 2021, but it should hopefully be coming out in 2022. A pity system is something that people are looking forward to, and just yet again to show you that people have not given up on Arena, a new Arena game mode is something that a lot of people are excited for, because definitely I feel like if they change Arena, that could be something that would get people playing it again. So with that said, lads, that was all the categories for the Bleach Brave Soul Awards. Again, once more, I recommend you lads do click on that link, fill out the form. It's going to be a fun time. In like a week or 2, I'm going to close the results or the form so you can't vote anymore. And then I'll start editing the award show. And hopefully it's a fun video. Hopefully you lads do enjoy it. Stay tuned for it. So if you aren't subscribed already, definitely do subscribe. We'll have that out in a couple of weeks' time. Very excited to be making that video. And I can't wait to see who the winners are going to be for some of these awards. Very happy to be doing this. Hope you guys are too. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.